Hey guys, Red Jim here, and from the title of this video, you probably know what's going on. Today we're gonna be using Photoshop to make a YouTube thumbnail. If you guys don't know how, I'm gonna teach you guys right now. So the first step is that you're gonna create a new file by coming here or going to File, New, down there. Okay, so the YouTube thumbnail resolution is going to be 1920 by 1080. So if you don't have this over here, you can always go here and type in the width 1920 and the height 1080 and then there's going to be pixels. And yeah, we're going to press create. There we go. So depending on what your video is about, you're going to do a different YouTube thumbnail to go with the video. So say we made a Overwatch video. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go on Google, you're gonna search up Overwatch HD picture. I didn't spell Overwatch right. That's me. What you're gonna want to do is gonna find a picture that has to do with your video or whatever. Being that I didn't make a video, I'm just gonna pick a random one. So over here, I'm gonna pick this one probably. Yeah, it looks pretty HD. You're gonna save image as, save whatever the hell you want. It doesn't matter. But you're gonna save it to where you know it's gonna go. I save everything to pictures. Save it here. And so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to drag it into Photoshop. So after this, you're gonna want to make it the right size and press the check up here. I'm gonna unlock this. I'm gonna delete the white background because no one needs that right now. Alright, so now you have your background. After this, you're gonna want to put your text. The text we're going to be using for this video is how to make a YouTube thumbnail. Okay. We're going to make this pretty small. We're going to make it like 250 probably is going to be good. Not 20, 250. Make the rest 250 as well. What you're gonna want to do after this, you're gonna make it want to fit. So we're gonna press enter over here. I'm gonna press enter over here. It's like YouTube's all alone. You can play around with this as much as you want, but usually what YouTubers use is the Big Noodle titling font, and they use this gradient for their font. Hold on. You're gonna right click on this, you're gonna go to blending options, you're gonna go on gradient overlay, and this is the gradient YouTubers usually use. It's kind of an orange to a yellow to an orange again. It looks nice. It takes viewers' eyes onto your thumbnail, which you're gonna want. You're gonna want your stuff to pop out. So that after that, you're gonna go to stroke. You're gonna check that off, and usually what your stroke should be is gonna be size 3 pixels, and the opacity all the way up to 100, and the color is gonna be black. And then you're gonna want to drop shadow, and to what your background picture is, you can play with the drop shadow as much as you want. You can change the distance up and down. You can make the spread different, make it darker, make it lighter. You can make the size a little bit different. You know, for now, we're gonna make the size about maybe 95 over here. Spread 6 and distance 7, opacity 100. We're gonna leave it at that. Oh, and the blend mode is multiply. Yeah. And according to what you want to make your background and your text fit together, You can change the outer glow if you want. You can add that. For this one, I'm not. You can do a lot of things in the blending options over here. So for now, we're done. And you can play around with this as much as you want. So over here, so you're gonna go up here and you're gonna get the brush tool. You come up here, you're gonna make the hardness 0. Pick this, hardness 0. You're gonna pick, okay, you're gonna make the hardness 0 and like the size 26 or something, or whatever you want. You're gonna make a new layer, make it on top of the background but under the text. You're gonna click on the layer. Actually, the size should go up to maybe 75. No, maybe bigger. 200 is fine. 200 looks fine. You're gonna go up here. You're gonna choose black, and then so now you're just gonna go around the edges and create kind of a shadow effect. You know, it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit too dark, because you can press Control Z. But if it gets a little bit too dark, hold on, let me just simulate a mistake going here. You can go around the edge and make it darker everywhere. You'll see why this is going to be good at the end, because after it becomes dark, you can click here on the layer 1 that we created and change the opacity down to whatever fits your needs. And you might be saying, oh, this doesn't make a big difference, but once I make this not viewable, it makes a pretty big difference, at least to me. And yeah, that's how you make a YouTube thumbnail. And if anything, you can get different screenshots of your game. Maybe I should do that. Hold on. Let me go back to the internet. Let me get Overwatch HD screenshots. Maybe we can get transparent ones. So maybe what you want is you want to take a picture of, you know, Reaper over here. So then you're gonna press save image as. You're gonna save the image. Again, you're gonna drag it to Photoshop. And over here, you see Reaper has a white background right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. And then over here, we're gonna drag it over there. We're gonna pick the wand tool over here. I don't know what it's really called, but it's really useful for getting rid of the white backgrounds on these things. And then you're gonna select it with the tool. Again, if you want to deselect it, you're gonna hold Control D. On Mac, I think it's Command D. I'm not really sure, but I have a PC right now. So you're gonna click on the white background, but make sure you have the picture selected. Then you're gonna go to the eraser tool again. You're gonna change it to a pretty big eraser tool. And you're gonna make the hardness 0. Oh no. You're gonna make the hardness 100. I bet. So it doesn't leave any of those small little, you know, it doesn't fade into the picture. And we're also gonna hold Control and then D again. I'm gonna press the white inside. You're gonna do whatever it takes to make it look like, you know, it never had a white background. But yeah, that's it. So now we're gonna take the picture and say you were playing Overwatch and you played as Tracer the whole time, and Reaper was like your enemy during the game. I don't know what you guys are doing with your YouTube, but you wanted to put Reaper here and Tracer as a background. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna go into blending options, drop shadow, stroke, whatever you want to put, outer glow, maybe that would be smart. to make you be able to see it. And I'm gonna play around with it, as I said before. You can play around with the outer glow right here. You know, do whatever you need to do. I feel like this is fine for me. And a lot of people, what they forget is to see it in the perspective as a YouTube viewer. And to do this, you'll hold Alt and you'll scroll back with your scroll tool on your mouse and see it as a regular YouTuber would see it. And if you want these rulers on the top, like I do, to drag these blue things down to get yourself some guidelines as to make your font text and everything go in the middle and stuff. You can hold Control and R, but if I want to get rid of them, I can hold Control and R again. So now you can see how it would be seen as a regular YouTube viewer. I mean, I guess you can see it pretty well because we put the orange and yellow font that pops out. Another thing that you can do is you can make a square around your middle word over here. You're gonna center everything by moving it around, and then it's gonna snap into the center, like so. Then you're gonna hold Control and then click on the text thumbnail over here. Then you're gonna go back to the eraser tool. You're gonna go on the rectangle. You're gonna click on the rectangle layer here, and you're just gonna erase the YouTube thing here. You're gonna erase the rectangle over here, and you're gonna go back on the text, and then you're gonna erase the text that's behind it. And then this is how you can make and then you can click Control D to deselect whatever you had selected, and this is how you make a nice little effect that's easy to make. And again, after that, you can go to the blending options of the rectangle, and then you can change the drop shadow, the outer glow, the gradient overlay. You can do whatever you want with it. For now, we're not going to use the outer glow. We're just going to create have the gradient overlay of orange to yellow to orange again. And we're going to have drop shadow on it. Again, you can play around with these as much as you want. Change the numbers around, use it to however you want, and then you're going to press OK. And then after this, to save it all, you're going to go to File, Save As, and then you're going to go down here, you're going to click on PNG, save it to whatever you want. How to make a thumbnail, and then you're going to press Save. You're going to click smallest. It's going to take a little bit for you guys, I don't know about me, but it's going to save. And after that, if you want to save it as a PSD, you're going to do the same thing. But a PSD means that you could come back here and then, edit it again. You're going to go to File, Save As, and it's going to say Photoshop PSD. You're going to name it again, but I don't really need that right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Click on the videos that are on screen right now if you want to go view my other videos. Have a nice day. Goodbye.